तू कहाँ है?
मैं यहाँ पर हूँ।
डॉक्टर साहब, इस जलपरी को सांप ने काट लिया है, इसे जल्दी ठीक करो।
इसे कौन सा सांप काटा है?
अजगर। चुप गधा। अजगर नहीं डॉक्टर, एक जहरीले नाग ने काटा है जलपरी को।
जहरीला नाग? अरे तो जल्दी इसे लेटाओ उस बेड पर, मैं जल्दी से जहर वाला इंजेक्शन तैयार करता हूँ।
ठीक है डॉक्टर। अरे चिंकी, अगर वो डॉक्टर जलपरी को जहर वाला इंजेक्शन लगाएगा तो जलपरी मर नहीं जाएगी। जैसे लोहा लोहे को काटता है वैसे ही जहर जहर को काटेगा।
जहर वाला इंजेक्शन तैयार हो गया। चलो तुम सब इसे पकड़ लो, मैं इंजेक्शन लगाता हूँ।
मैं कहाँ पर हूँ और तुम लोग कौन हो? हमने ही तुम्हारी जान बचाई है, तुम्हें सांप ने काट लिया था। कहाँ है सांप, कहाँ है सांप? मुझे सांपों से बहुत डर लगता है। डरो मत, यहाँ पर कोई सांप नहीं है।
तुम जाओ और अंदर से एक और इंजेक्शन लेकर आओ।
एक और इंजेक्शन किस लिए?
डॉक्टर तुम हो कि मैं?
तुम हो।
तू अभी गया नहीं? जाओ नहीं तो भैंसा वाला इंजेक्शन लगाऊंगा तुझे।
नहीं 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 नहीं, जाता हूँ। अरे दादा, ये क्या चीज है? अंदर कलुआ क्यों चिल्लाने लगा डॉक्टर?
जाकर देखो क्या हुआ।
अरे चिंटू, अरे चिंटू, अरे चिंटू, अरे कुछ बोलोगे भी कि केवल हांफते रहोगे? चिंटू, अंदर ज़ॉम्बी है। ज़ॉम्बी? लेकिन यहाँ ज़ॉम्बी कहाँ से आ गए?
अरे मैंने ही उन ज़ॉम्बियों को बनाया है, लेकिन वो बहुत ही खतरनाक हैं।
क्या? भागो, वो आ गए। सब रुको। जलपरी कहाँ रह गई? अरे हम उसे तो अंदर ही छोड़कर भाग गए। तुम लोग कौन हो? मुझे कहाँ लेकर जा रहे हो?
खाने के लिए।
Before the sun rose over the quiet village, a single loaf of bread lay on a cracked wooden table, glowing softly as if it held the last heartbeat of hope itself. No one knew where it came from, only that by nightfall, it would decide who would survive the coming winter and who would be forgotten forever. The villagers believed bread could feed the body, but this bread was about to test their souls. The story truly began with Elias, a poor baker's son who woke every morning to the sound of his mother coughing behind thin walls. Their oven had been cold for weeks, and hunger had become a familiar guest that sat silently between them. One dawn, as Elias swept the empty bakery floor, he found a small sack of golden wheat where none had been the night before. The grains shimmered, warm to the touch, and when he ground them and baked the dough, the loaf emerged glowing like sunlight trapped in crust. Its scent spread through the streets, pulling people from their homes with watering eyes and shaking hands. Elias felt fear more than pride, because he knew hunger could turn neighbors into strangers. When he broke the bread, it never grew smaller. Each piece fed a family, warming their bodies and easing their pain. Word spread fast, and soon the village gathered, pleading, demanding, some praying, others threatening. Elias gave until his arms ached, until his heart trembled with the question he dared not speak. What happens when generosity meets greed? That night, the village council came. They claimed the bread belonged to everyone and demanded Elias surrender it for fair distribution. His mother whispered that sharing was good, but something in her eyes warned him that fairness without kindness can still be cruel. Elias hesitated, and that hesitation was enough. The bread was taken, locked away, guarded. The next day, people lined up under cold skies, bowls in hand, but the bread no longer glowed. It still fed, but without warmth. Arguments broke out. The weak were pushed aside. By evening, the loaf had shrunk, its magic fading as trust dissolved. Elias watched from a distance, guilt heavy in his chest. When the guards abandoned their posts to fight over crumbs, Elias slipped inside. He found the loaf cracked and dull, as if it were dying. He held it and felt its last warmth pulse once, then fade. He understood then. The bread was never meant to be owned. It lived only through compassion. As winter deepened, the village survived, not because of magic, but because Elias began teaching others to bake with what little they had, sharing skills instead of miracles. The hunger did not vanish, but dignity returned, and with it, hope. Years later, when winter came again, another loaf appeared on another table, glowing softly. This time, no one tried to lock it away. They broke it together, remembering that true wealth multiplies only when held with open hands. And the lesson of the golden bread lived on, whispering through every oven fire and every shared meal. Miracles fade, but kindness can feed generations.